What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing the one flaw in Terry Silver's plan in Cobra Kai Season 4 and what it could mean for his character in Season 5. But before we jump right in, if this is your first time being here, welcome. If you love Cobra Kai and Karate Kid just like the rest of us, you're in the right place. Consider joining our dojo today by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turning on all notifications so you never miss a new video. Terry's diabolical plan to take over Cobra Kai by framing Kreese for the assault on Stingray came to fruition at the end of Season 4, and it seems to be going great for him without any sign of the truth being revealed, for the time being that is. And a lot of people have brought up the idea that Tori will be the one to uncover the truth to the police and save Kreese from reaping the consequences of what Silver did. But I personally don't think that'll be the case because of how predictable that scenario would be. Because if we've learned anything from these past 4 years of speculating the show, we've learned that the writers never keep things as simple as they can be. Just like in the Miyagi-Do dojo, not everything is what it seems to be. And plus, the more and more I think of it, I think Tori's going to be getting blackmailed by Kreese if she reveals to him that she knows that everything he's done. And with her mother still being sick and possibly worsening by the day, Silver may just be her best chance to continue to properly support her family, especially with her now being re-enrolled in school. And it's even been speculated that Stingray may even come clean to the detectives about the truth of what really happened. But to be honest, I don't even think that one will happen either, because Stingray has always wanted one thing and one thing only in this show, and that was a place for him to make him feel like he belongs. And Cobra Kai is what's really his only option to have that in his own mind.
I want it more than anything else in the world, sir. It's literally all I want. It's all I think about. I'll do anything, please.
Moving on to the real reason why I think Terry Silver's plan has one flaw. From the moment that Silver became involved with Cobra Kai once again, the dojo went through numerous renovations and upgrades thanks to Silver's wealth. They of course received brand new top-of-the-line gear, equipment like punching bags, pads, weights, merchandise sponsored by Champion, and even invested in security cameras. Security cameras, yes. In Season 4, we did see that the Cobra Kai dojo has security cameras. More specifically, back when Johnny broke into the dojo looking for Silver. Now, I've rewatched the season many times looking for a camera in that back room where Silver beat Stingray up. I unfortunately couldn't find one on screen. They showed the walls of every particular part of that room and no security cameras, but they didn't show one corner. The far left corner of the room where it would be a perfect spot to set up a camera in case someone tried to break in. And we actually saw this exact angle that if a camera was placed there when Johnny broke in, but it of course was never shown. And what I'm thinking is, if there wasn't one set up in that corner or even in that room at all publicly, perhaps there could be one hidden so that if they were robbed, the perpetrators wouldn't be aware that they were being filmed. Now, some of you may be thinking that the camera shown in the office might be the only one that they have. And yeah, I guess that may be true. Wait a second. Aha! Right here in the bottom corner, it says Camera 2. So the dojo does in fact have more than one camera set up and placed. But if I were to guess, I would say that they have in fact 3. Most likely they would have one in the main dojo, one in the office, and one in that back room. And I think that back room would be the most important place to have a camera in the whole dojo. Mostly because they have all that high quality workout equipment. And of course, it just so happens that that's where Silver beat up Stingray. So since it's more than likely that there is at least a hidden camera in the back room where the crime was committed, this could lead to Silver landing in quite the sticky of situations. And if you remember when Johnny was on his way home from the tournament, he stopped at the exact location of the original dojo from Season 1. And when he's inside and looking all around, you'll see that the camera that was in the office is now gone. So it's definitely more than likely that Silver still has those cameras along with the security footage somewhere on one of his devices. So the one flaw that Silver and his plan could have all depends on if he was cautious enough to remember to delete the footage, because that would pin the crime all on him. And it would of course prove Kreese's innocence, and it's important to note that Kreese likely knew that those cameras were planted there. And one last thing I want to touch on, I work as a private investigator for a living, so I know a little bit about how this type of situation would go down. And I know that the word of one man isn't the end-all be-all for slapping the decision of guilty on a case, because the situation may still require the case to be an ongoing investigation to support Kreese as guilty. So most likely next season he won't be officially guilty, at least right off the bat, because the only evidence against him right now is the word of Stingray. So the police may still want to be doing some investigation of Silver, especially since he was Kreese's business partner, as well as the abandoned dojo, to see if there's any more hard evidence that is linked to the assault, whether it could be proved against Kreese or anyone else who could have done it. But with that being said, guys, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section, do you think this theory of the dojo's security cameras could come up to bite Silver in the ass? You know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed to Strikeverse Media. I'm going to keep on pumping out these videos day after day, and I assure you there are more Seasons 4 and 5 videos coming that you won't want to miss. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.